Welcome friends. Let us learn today complex numbers, the first chapter of class 11 paper 2, and in the complex numbers let us learn cube root of unity. It means cube root of 1. But before that, let us revise some important concepts of complex numbers. The first one is complex number. In the complex number there is an imaginary number I whose value is root of minus 1. This I plays very important role in the formation of a complex number. See, a complex number, its definition, a number of the form, a number of the form, see, a number of the form a plus ib, where a and b both are real numbers and I has value root of minus 1 is a complex number. The first part, which does not contain I, it is a real part, a is the real part of complex number, rez symbol or rz. Imaginary part, that is the coefficient of I, b is the imaginary part imz or iz of a complex number. Next, see some examples of complex number and their real parts and imaginary parts. For example, 5 plus 4i. Real part is 5, imaginary part is coefficient of I, it is 4. Next, conjugate of a complex number. See, if z is equal to a plus ib is a complex number, then its conjugate is a minus ib. Simply change sign of imaginary part. It is plus ib, make it minus ib. See, there are some examples. If 3 plus 4i is a complex number, then its conjugate is 3 minus 4i. Simply change sign of term of I. Plus 4i, make it minus 4i. 7i minus 2, see, change the sign of 7i only. Minus 7i minus 2. See here. The sign is plus 7i, make it minus. Only 3. 3 can be written as, see, this 3 can be written as 3 is equal to 3 plus 0i. See, what is the real part? It is 3. Imaginary part 0. So, how to write its conjugate? Simply change plus into minus. So, 3 minus 0i, it means simply only 3. So, this is 3 has conjugate 3. Using this information, let us learn, let us explain cube roots of unity. Unity means 1. Cube root of 1. Let x be a cube root of 1. So what we know, if x is equal to cube root of 1, then cubing both sides. What we get, x cube is equal to 1. X cube is equal to 1 here. See, take 1 to the left side. X cube minus 1 is equal to 0. How to solve this cubic equation? We know that the factors of x cube minus 1 cube are x minus 1 and x square plus x plus 1. See, factors x minus 1, x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. After solving these two equations, what we get? X minus 1 is equal to 0 or second term is equal to 0. It means x equal to 1 or x equal to, see, this is a quadratic equation. Using formula of finding roots, we get x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 1 square minus 4 into 1 into 1 upon 2 into 1. That is, x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of minus 3 upon 2. But we know that how to write root of minus 3? It is root 3 into root minus 1. What is root minus 1? It is I. So root 3 into I. See, minus 1 plus or minus I root 3 upon 2. So we get, how many values we get? See here, x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 is the first value, and two values of x again are -1 plus I root 3 upon 2 and -1 minus I root 3 upon 2. See, 1 -1 plus I root 3 upon 2 and -1 minus I root 3 upon 2. These are the three values because the equation is cubic equation and we have obtained three values of x. The first one is 1, second one is -1 plus I root 3 upon 2 and third one is -1 minus I root 3 upon 2. See, among these three roots, the first one x is equal to 1 is a real number. And see, we have just learned, we have just revised conjugate. This complex number has conjugate, -1 plus I root 3 upon 2 has conjugate. Simply change sign of I. So -1 minus I root 3 upon 2. These two numbers are conjugate of each other. And one more thing is there. If we square second root, -1 plus I root 3 upon 2 bracket square, what we get here, see, is equal to, after squaring, so it is 1 minus 2I root 3 plus root 3 has square 3, I square is -1, so it is -3 upon 2 square is 4. So what we obtain here, plus into minus, -3, 1 minus 3 it is -2, minus 2I root 3 upon 4. Taking 2 common, what we get, taking 2 common, what we get, -1 minus I root 3 upon 4. So 2 2s are 4. So what we get, see here, -1 minus I root 3 upon 2. We get third root. By squaring second root, we get third root. So let us denote the first root as 1, this second root as omega small w, and since this root is a square of second root, we can write it as, denote it as omega square. See here. See, square, -1 plus I root 3 upon 2 bracket square that we have just completed. It is -1 plus I root 3 upon 2. See this root, and we call this root as omega, and third root is its square, omega square. So the three roots are, first one is 1, second omega, and third is omega square. These three are the cube roots of unity, cube roots of 1. Now let us see some properties. Properties of roots of unity, 1 omega and omega square. Omega cube is 1. Very important property. First one, omega cube is 1. Second property, since these are the factors, see what we have obtained, 1 plus x square is equal to 0, that was solved earlier. If x is omega, then 1 plus omega square is equal to 0, or omega square plus omega plus 1 is equal to 0. Second, so first one is omega cube is equal to 1, first property. Second, omega square plus omega plus 1 is equal to 0, second property. Third one is omega and 1 upon omega square is equal to omega. How we obtain this? See, omega cube is equal to 1. We can write it as omega square into omega is equal to 1. So omega square is equal to 1. Transfer this omega here. It is 1 upon omega. This one. Similarly, omega is equal to 1 upon transfer omega square. Omega is equal to 1 upon omega square. This property. See, omega is equal to 1 upon omega square. If we are asked to find what is omega raised to 9, how we use this property? We know that omega cube is equal to 1 if the index of omega is a multiple of 3. 9 is a multiple of 3. Therefore, what we get? Its value is 1. See here, if omega cube is equal to 1, then omega raised to 3n. See, omega raised to 3n is equal to also 1. When omega has power multiple of 3, then its value of that omega is equal to 1. Similarly, what is omega raised to 4? Omega raised to 4, we can write it as omega cube into omega, and we know that omega cube is 1. 1 into omega, it is again omega. See, omega raised to 4 is equal to omega. From this example, we have a result. If omega has index multiple of 3 plus 1, 1 more than multiple of 3. If omega has index 1 more than multiple of 3, its value is omega. One example, omega raised to 13. It is omega raised to 12 plus 1. 12 is a multiple of 3 and plus 1. So its value is omega. We can write directly its value to be omega. Similarly, if the index is a multiple of 3 plus 2, then its value is omega square. Its value is omega square. For example, omega raised to 20. We can write it as omega raised to 18 plus 2. 18 is a multiple of 3 and plus 2. So its value is, directly we can write it as omega square. Because omega, which has an index, which is a power as multiple of 3, has value 1, and this omega square, 1 into omega square, it is omega square. Similarly, see here, omega bar. Omega bar, it is a conjugate of omega. Omega square. See, this is omega square, and we have obtained here so this is already omega, and we square it. We obtained as -1 minus I root 3 upon 2. So omega has conjugate, -1 plus I root 3 upon 2 has conjugate -1 minus I root 3 upon 2. If this is omega, then square is its conjugate, therefore omega bar. So omega bar is equal to omega square, or omega bar square is equal to omega. These are the properties of cube roots of unity. These properties are very important. These properties play important role in solving examples. Now, next, let us solve some examples from exercise. See, exercise 1.4. How to solve these examples? Using properties. The most important property is powers of omega. If omega has a power as a multiple of 3, we get its value 1. If omega has power 1 more than multiple of 3, we have the value omega. In omega has power 2 more than a multiple of 3. It has value omega square. See here. First, omega raised to 18. We know that 18 is a multiple of 3. So its value is 1. We can write it directly. Omega raised to 21. Again, 21 is a multiple of 3. Its value is 1. Omega raised to minus 30. We can write it as, by properties of indices, 1 upon omega raised to 30. We can convert minus index into plus index by transforming it in the numerator or denominator. See, omega raised to minus 30, it is 1 upon omega raised to 30. Omega raised to 30 is a multiple of 3, so it has value 1 upon 1, it is 1. Same here, 105 minus, see, this is the homework for you. 105, omega raised to minus 105. See, check whether it is a multiple of 3 or not and transfer it in the denominator and find its value. Next example, question 2. See, if omega is a complex cube root of unity, then show that 2 minus omega into 2 minus omega square is equal to 7. See, LHS. Let us multiply these two terms. So, is equal to, see here, we have to show that the multiplication of these two brackets is 7. 2 into 2, it is 4. 2 into minus omega square, it is 2 omega square. Then minus omega into 2, it is minus 2 omega. Minus omega square, it is plus omega cube. See, what happens here? 4. Take minus 2 common from these two terms. Minus 2 common. What remains? Omega square plus omega cube. See, while learning properties of omega, we missed one important property. One of the important properties. See here, we know that 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. Therefore, what is omega plus omega square? It is, transfer this 1 to the right side, it is minus 1. Similarly, 1 plus omega, transfer omega square, it is minus omega square. The last one, 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega. Using these 4 properties and omega cube is equal to 1, let us solve these examples. See, is equal to 4 minus 2. What is this sum? Omega square plus omega. See here, it is minus 1. So 2 into minus 1 plus what is omega cube? It is 1. 4 minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2 plus 1. So finally it is 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7, which is required RHS. This is how we are using these properties to solve the examples based on omega. Now let us take next example. This one, second example. See here, the second example. One plus omega square raised to 6. Let us show its value is 64. How to show? Take LHS is equal to, what we know that 1 plus omega is equal to omega square minus omega square. Alright, and once again minus omega square raised to 6. See, we revised. 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square. 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega. Omega square plus omega is equal to minus 1, and omega cube is equal to 1. See, what is 1 plus omega? It is minus omega square. So minus omega square, the original minus omega square raised to 6. So is equal to, the sum is minus 2 omega square raised to 6 minus 2 raised to 6 omega 2 into 6 omega raised to 12. So what is minus 2 raised to 6? It is 64 into omega raised to 12. 12 is a multiple of 3, so its value is 1. So finally it is 64, which is our right hand side. Now let us solve one more example. See this one. 1 plus, okay, let us take example number 4. 2 plus omega square bracket cube minus 1 minus 3 omega plus omega square raised to 3 is equal to 65. Let us show it. See here. So is equal to, we can split this 2 into 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 plus omega square bracket cube minus 1 minus 2 omega minus omega plus omega square raised to 3. We split minus 3 omega into minus 2 omega and minus omega. Next step is equal to, what is this sum? 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. 1 plus 0 bracket cube minus 1 minus 2 omega. See here, omega square, our properties, 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square. 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega, and omega square plus omega is equal to minus 1. See, this is omega square. There is no need, I think, to write in terms of minus 2 omega and minus omega. Let us write it as the original 3 omega. Minus 3 omega for this. And what is omega square? Omega square is, see, omega square is minus omega, transfer this 1, minus 1. Omega square is equal to minus omega minus 1. So this is minus omega minus 1. So what happens here? Raised to 3. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 cube is 1 minus 1 minus 1. This becomes 0. Minus 3 minus omega, it is minus 4 omega bracket raised to 3. So this is equal to 1 minus, see, minus 4 cube omega cube. So it is 1 minus, what is minus 4 cube? It is minus 64. And omega cube, it is 1. See here, minus into minus plus, 64 into 1, 64. So it is 1 plus 64, it is 65, which is our right hand side. This is how we can solve examples based on omega. Omega is a cube root of unity. Its value is minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2. And omega square, the third root, its value is, which is the conjugate of omega, it's minus 1 minus I root 3 upon 2. Both omega and omega square are squares of each other and conjugates of each other. Using these values of omega and properties of omega, we can solve the examples based on omega. So in the next lecture, we will learn more properties and more examples from this exercise of omega and complex numbers. Thank you very much.